Good morning, students. It's me, Miss Sania, your Pakistan Studies teacher, and today we are back with another lesson. As you all know that we have completed Shimla deputation in the previous lecture, so today we are going to start with Indian National Congress. Well, this lecture is very important for all of you because there were multiple questions which were included in your past papers, so it is very much important for all of you. All right, so now let's get started. I am zooming the screen for all of you so that you can see very clearly that what exactly is written in the content. All right. So you can see on the screen that there is written Politics of Indian National Congress. All right. It means we are going to study about what were the political aspects, how did it just started, and what was the outcome of all these things. All right. Now, when I talk about politics of Indian National Congress, so you can look over here, Alan Octavian Hume, the founder of Indian National Congress, the person who you can see on the right side is actually that person whose name is written over here. All right, he was the founder of Indian National Congress. He was a British member of the Imperial Civil Service, later the Indian Civil Service. So he was also one of the British member, but later on he became the Imperial of Civil Service. Imperial means head, to head something that that you are onto that higher designation where you can tell people that what they have to do further. All right. Now, when I talk about the Indian National Congress background, so there are multiple points which are written over here. It was the first political party of India formed by Britishman Ellen Octavian Hume in 1885. Indian National Congress was that party which was established in 1885 by a Britisher whose name is quoted over here. The picture you have seen already in the previous slide. The demands made by Congress included civil rights, constitutional and economic policies. Now, when I talk about Congress, then it talks about civil right. It means the right of people, that what they have to do and how they can execute their visions. All right. When I talk about administrative values, then administrative means the office work. When I talk about constitution means that you have to obey each and every rules and regulations which are listed over there. And when I talk about economic policies, then it means that how you have to utilize money as a point of government, where you have to utilize taxations, and how many establishment projects, how much money you have to spend on establishment projects. It is not only about establishment, but yes, it also speaks about progress and other aspects. Now, the third point, Congress put emphasis on the appointment of Indians in the government services. Obviously, Congress was much more emphasizing onto that point as well, that how do Indians will work into the government services and which designations they should be given into the Indian government services. All right. Now, so we are moving towards another slide, and I think there is a little connectivity problem. Anyways, no problem. Till then, we can discuss other aspects as well. See, as I've mentioned you before about it, Indian National Congress plays a very important and prominent role. When we talk about Pakistan, so yes, Indian National Congress have played a very important role into different perspectives, such as if I say that, for example, that when we were talking about independence and in the subcontinent, so definitely Indian National Congress played a very important role because independence was interlinked with the independence of Pakistan and India. It means it was interlinked with Muslims and Indians, right? First, Indian National Congress was formed, and then Muslim League was formed. Because when Indian National Congress, when they spoke about their rights, when they spoke about that what exactly they want, then definitely Muslims thought of that they need a platform to talk about their rights as well. And then finally Muslim League was formed. So this is why Indian National Congress plays an important role in the establishment of Pakistan. All right. So moving forward, yes, When I talk about politics of Congress, so you can see there are multiple points which are listed below. Number one, Congress became the Hindu majority political party, obviously, because the Britisher who was leading this party, he was much more in favor of Hindus as compared to Muslims, because Hindus were listening to him and Hindus were obeying his orders. That's why. Number two, Hindus worked for their rights and focused on the development of Hindus of India. Definitely, they were much more concerned about their own religious people as compared to the other people who were living over there, right? Number three, Hindus did not give rights to the Muslims as well as minorities. They were not giving rights because they didn't wanted them to rule the subcontinent. This is the main reason that they were focusing on their own people as compared to the other people. Now, when I talk about politics of Congress, the first point which is listed over here is Congress reacted harshly on the Bengal partition and protest against the British decisions. We have already spoken about this thing and partition of Bengal. We have also highlighted the points in Shimla deputation that they were against this, and definitely they were protesting, as I've mentioned in the previous slide, that see, we are talking about independence. So Indian National Congress plays an important role when they were when they came over there in front of Britishers, and when they stated that they are boycotting or they are not in support of Bengal partition, then the need of another party came for the Muslims. This is the main reason that they tried, and they just spoke of it that if they want rights and if they want a separate state, so definitely they need an identity of an organization, an identity of a platform where they could speak about their rights. All right. Point number two, Congress started Swedish movement, boycotted the foreign goods, promoted the Hindu nationalism, which we have already discussed in Shimla deputation. Now, the second point is Congress showed rigid behavior for the minorities. Yes, obviously, Congress was showing rigid behavior. The major reason was if Congress would show or would have shown their favor in case of minorities, then definitely they lose, or then definitely their conditions would not be accepted by the Britishers. This is the main reason that they were much more concerned about themselves as compared to the others. So the assignment for today is there are three questions which are listed over here which you have to attempt. Question number one, why Indian National Congress was formed? What was the reason behind that? Question number two, what was the politics of Indian National Congress? And question number three, do you think that Indian National Congress plays an important role in the formation of Pakistan? You have to justify your answer. If you say yes, you have to give a reasoning. If you are saying no, then also you have to give a reasoning. So thank you so much, everyone, and I hope that you really like this presentation. I hope that all of those that all of those confusions are pretty much clear to all of you. Inshallah, we'll return back with another presentation. Yes, you have to attempt these questions in notebook, and you have to take a picture and post it under my instructions on KP. Inshallah, we'll return back with another presentation. If you're having any questions, you can post it on KP, and I will give you a response over there. Till then, Barakallah, take care, Allah Hafiz.